Hey, check live on StreamYard.
Check, check. Got a voice, got a voice. Hello. Trust. Put some clothes on.
I wonder, everybody, wardrobe malfunction. All right. Well, that's okay. They can't judge me because I'm no saint.
Here we go. It says live.
Mama said I ain't right, got a bad streak a mile long. Oh, my soul is dark as night, what feels right is always wrong. Whoa, I'm like a hard brain. Ain't no hero, honey, no angel face. Oh, I ain't no saint. Oh, I'm cold as fate. I'm sharp as steel. I slice you through. Too numb to feel, too hard to prove. Oh, I ain't no saint. Mama said, honey child, you walk a lonely mile with your serpent tongue, your diamond eyes, and blood dripping from your smile. Oh, you're like a hard brain. Oh, I ain't no saint. Oh, I'm cold as fate. I'm sharp as steel. I slice you through. Too numb to feel, too hard to prove. Oh, I ain't no saint.
Oh, really? I still can't figure out how Schiff hits those high notes. Well, you know what time it is, don't you? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I already beat you to that.
What?
I already said hi to B.
Morning. I was getting my coffee at the time. Dang it.
Yeah, and you see this? Trust. Wardrobe malfunction. Put some damn clothes on. What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? I warned him. I got my overalls on. I just don't have a shirt. I had a t-shirt accident this morning. So let's see who's on here. Good morning, Zeb's Place. Harvest Fair Moon. Good to see both of y'all. Let's
B.
see.
Charming. Patrick Kelly. Lady Dagger status. L. Bundy. Good morning.
Ginger Ninja. How you doing? I see how you are. Oh, B Charming's gonna get bounce wow wow busy in between the sheets. Yeah, we know what kind of busy. She can give her bed some head.
No, her pillow some head.
She can give her bed some head. The pillow's not cool enough yet. She's got to let it cool off a little bit more. Yeah, so she's just not going to use a pillow yet. She's resting between the sheets. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of nippy this morning here.
So for you.
Yeah. Well,
61 degrees with a high of 80 today.
being triple digits for since what, May? Come on now. Of course, when it gets down to 71 in the evening time, it's going to feel chilly. Currently 78 degrees. It's not saying if it's cloudy or not, but I think it is. They're big old trees blocking the sun. And I think it's supposed to get up to like 90 something. It's been nice to just be in the high 90s, but I'm tired of this pollen and the UV stuff. I can feel it when I wake up. My nose is all clogged. I feel like Gremlin.
Yeah.
She was up on one of the streams yesterday. I can't remember which one. And
she was on Snoopy Stacks.
Oh, fire alarm woke you up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
So
I'm like,
fire alarm
whoa.
woke you up for no reason. That's just enough.
Well, just consider it a test.
I don't know. When's the last time you changed the batteries, or are they all electric? Because those battery ones sometimes go off when they're getting ready to go off. You get my first. So it is currently the 25th day of July. This month's over. You might as well just say it's over. Hey, Patrick Kelly, good morning.
Just about. Good morning, Snoopy Stacks. I hope you have a blast meeting up with U.S. Army Combat Medic. Take pictures.
The Poconos, huh? Yeah, I'm going to storm the beaches, huh? Well, you're supposed to every month. Same time you change your air filter out. Hey, yeah, I'm just saying.
Yep. And Snoopy, don't forget, Ghost Nancy T, Christmas in July. Being she won it last year.
Yeah, it's gonna be too busy with the Mai Tais, storming the beaches. Yeah, Lady D's starting to sound like Moonlight Gypsy. But then she had her I don't need to know your schedule. I'm just saying the required safety schedule, young lady.
Yep.
Remember, we had a nice feel-good story yesterday about the CO2 and how that puppy saved lives.
Yep. Got a feel-good story this morning, too.
Go ahead and start with that before I start with the bad news.
Okay, Chicago bus stop. A mom and her 6-year-old son were sitting waiting for the bus. There was an older gentleman sitting on the bench, and the little boy was appeared to be looking at his book. And the older gentleman leans over and says, "You will enjoy that book much more once you learn how to read." And the little boy says, "I know how to read," and proceeded to read the book to the older gentleman. And he paid a very good attention to the little boy. The bus came, they got on the bus, and he said, "Mom, I didn't finish reading the book to the man. Can we sit by him?" So they did. They found a spot and they sat right next to him. He finished reading the book, and the old man was so happy. He said, "Son, you're going to be a scholar one day." And that's where the story ended. But he was totally amazed that the 6-year-old could read. So how nice was that for a kid to sit and read to an older person? I thought that was pretty cool. That's the only one I could find that was anywhere near a feel-good story today.
You know what felt good?
Nope.
Sleeping. Sometimes you don't want to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ran out of pods last night, and I couldn't find my filler pods, so I had to make a
Uh-oh.
regular pot of coffee. But that's okay, because when I found out I was out of pods, well, the pre-made pods, I went in and ordered some. I'm supposed to get them on Friday, so
There you go.
I'll be good for the last week of July next week. I think I can survive on regular coffee for.
I'm actually drinking my last cup of Chit Chat coffee this morning.
Oh.
I saved it.
When you're not gonna be able to do no more chit chat. So, you want the good news? You want the bad news?
Let's do good news first. I'm not awake enough for bad.
Okay. Well, if anybody, and there was only 4 of us that did this yesterday because I checked last night midnight when I posted the other one. But if anybody checked out something to think about or talk about on daily occurrences during the day, yesterday was National Tequila Day. Now, the rest of the story. With it being National Tequila Day, which I think is kind of funny, an exact coincidence that Jose Cuervo tequila plant exploded, killing 6 people now yesterday, the exact same day it's a national day to celebrate it. I'm going to let you ponder on that one for a while. You may be able to figure out why Harris is even being considered more than you can figure out why that tequila plant blew up. Yeah. So, just when you thought things are going downhill, a 20-year-old college student dies after falling off Yosemite's Half Dome hike. Yeah, they show a picture of her on top, and no, they didn't show no picture of her falling, but she had a sweatshirt that said ASU, so whatever, Arizona State University, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, she took the fast way down.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. So prayers for her family. Don't know if it was intentional or not, but yeah.
All you have to do is say fall and I cringe.
I told you it was going downhill from there. So more ways than one.
Yepers, it did.
Yep. And the Army Times is reporting that the Pentagon is going to review 20 medals of honor that were given out at Wounded Knee.
Say what? I think the medals of honor that Obama gave out and that Biden gave out need to be reviewed.
Yeah. And we're not only reviewing, they need to be reviewed because of the people that gave them, not the people that got them.
Well, no, some of the people that got them too. Why did President Obama deserve that? He didn't. Why did
Obama? He should have never got a Medal of Honor. He didn't serve.
That's right, but he got one.
No, the only thing I disagree with, he got that freaking civilian one.
No. Nope, it was recorded and everything. He got the Medal of Honor, and so did 2 other people that had nothing to do with the military, period. Got them.
Yeah, those definitely got to be revoked.
We can turn back time. Yeah.
And it's being reported by NBC, so I don't know how reliable this one is. It could be a conspiracy, y'all. But I'm only reporting what CNBC is saying. Southwest is to get rid of open seating. They're going to offer extra legroom in the biggest shift in its history. I had to say that because it said shift in there.
And what type of open seating are we talking about?
Well, when you went to Southwest Airlines, you bought your ticket.
Okay.
You sat anywhere once you sat there after the disabled and all that got in there.
Okay, gotcha.
So no more general admission seating there. It's just going to be assigned seats. So And I say these extra tall people that need the extra leg room have to sit up front because they're 7'3". They should pay extra money for those seats. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's not my fault they're that tall.
All right. I don't know if people know this, but breaking news: Kamala Harris running mate, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, was contacted by Kamala Harris press identical campaign on Wednesday to discuss whether he could be her 2024 running mate. Do a little deep dive on Pritzker.
Yeah. Where did he get his education from? Well, because obviously she's considering that he's not as smart as she is.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Did a little deep dive. You know that list that came out of the people that flew to Epstein Island? He's on it.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
So imagine that.
Oh. Hey, guess what? He says she presses reporting a strike at plant that makes truck seats forces production stoppage in Missouri General. And I'm waiting for it to freaking bring up the rest. Hello. Oh, General Motors. So, you know what? They're going to be shutting down people anyway. Just shut that division down. There's people working in other factories that are union and they're not striking and not bitching and complaining in times of this economy. You know what? All you're making
Yes.
We can buy the seats in Mexico like we're buying everything else from them right now. See how they like it for striking right now. Yeah. Teach you to strike during an election year.
I'm going to answer this. Yes, B. And there's also pictures of her with Giselle and with Epstein himself. I mean, granted, she was a lot younger, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Lucky Star saying, well, Trump is on that list.
He was on the list, but he never landed on the island.
So he never flew the plane to the island.
Nope, he actually was on the flight list, but he never landed on the island. And even Epstein said that himself.
Yep. And good morning, Lucky Star. How you doing?
Yep, Lucky Star in the house.
No. And that's the reason she picked that. Think about it. I think he's a white man, ain't he? Wasn't her pick a white man?
Yeah, well,
that's
so
racist.
They say, but he came out and actually said himself that he did not land on the island. They had a business meeting on the flight, and even Epstein agreed that was a business meeting.
Yeah. Well, here's the difference a lot of people don't understand. Trump is taking pictures with a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Just because their fame and all that and his fame. And they stay at his hotels and all that other stuff. He gives them perks for staying at his hotels.
Right.
He probably got a picture of him and the Dalai Lama somewhere.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, does that mean that?
And not only that, there's a video of Montel Williams with one girl and then with Kamala Harris, and he introduced her. Oh, yeah, this is my paid girl. That's how he introduced her. Her name's Kamala Harris. But that's literally how he introduced her, as his paid girl.
I wonder what he paid Kamala.
Don't know.
That was before her golden knee pads. I think she was only like silver at the time. Maybe bronze. Well, we never know. Yeah. But, it's no conspiracy here, people. It's just speculation. We'll do the Democratic liberal thing, and we'll play with words too. We're not giving conspiracies; we're giving speculations.
Mm-hmm.
Because I speculate a lot of this research we do, we're going to find out a lot of stuff that people don't like. And yesterday they called the wildfires in Oregon the worst the West Coast has ever had now.
See, happy chappy nanu nanu motherfucker. Excuse my F-bomb, I just had to.
What the heck are you doing?
It just came out that way.
Uh-huh. So
hopefully see Happy Chappy's having a great morning.
Because I've been seeing it since yesterday.
What's that?
It says the company that owns Olive Garden has purchased this entire chain of Mexican restaurants.
What chain?
You gotta wait. I had to wait 24 hours to get it to finally open.
All right, guys, take a drink. Take a drink of coffee.
They bought 102 locations that covers 19 states. And I've never heard of this restaurant. You ready for it?
Sure.
Chuy. Chuy. I never heard of it, but supposedly they're in 19 states, and they paid $605 million for all of them. I've heard of Chewy. I haven't heard of Chews, and I heard of Chew that goes to the silver community, but Chew spells it without the Y, so you know.
Yep.
So, okay. Nothing real big. Oh, here's one. Might be feel good. I gotta open that one now. Surprise! Duke of Hazzard star John Schneider marries Dee Sorvino. Whoever Dee Sorvino is. Anybody know who Dee Sorvino is?
Nope.
She used to be married to Paul Sorvino, whoever that was. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay, I'm closing that one. That was depressing. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I'm back again.
See, Happy Chappy says they have one. It's a Tex-Mex.
Yeah, see, and a lot of people call their freaking stuff Tex-Mex. But is it really? And if you ain't from Texas and eating there, you can't say, yeah, it's Tex-Mex. I'm just telling you right now, just like chili. It's National Chili Dog Day today. Chili, it is not a chili dog unless the chili has beans in it. Nobody's been able to argue that one yet. So,
good morning, Donna Lottie.
So we have a Mexican restaurant in here that I'm not going to say the name, but it tried saying that it was true, authentic Mexican or Tex-Mex, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I went there, tried it on the first day. Ended up waiting a long freaking time just to freaking get served after I was sitting down. Took more than 30 minutes to get our drinks and our appetizer, and our meal took longer. Everything was cold. It was terrible. It was all Guatemalan. It was not even close to Mexican. I'm sorry, just because you're Hispanic does not freaking mean you know how to make Mexican food.
Dun, dun,
you gotta use
dun.
tortillas on the shit. Hey, she can throw the F-bombs. I can throw the S-bombs. Yeah.
I just went dun, dun, dun.
Yep. And of course, they're still reporting that over 15 vegetable types are being recalled from Aldi and Walmart due to what?
Listeria.
Dun, dun, dun.
They sure are throwing that listeria out there everywhere.
Yeah. So, somewhat of a feel good but not feel good story. Here in my county, the community is being invited, if I can get the story to come back, to attend an unaccompanied veteran burial. Yeah. And this time it's on a young Marine. I won't say if it was tragic or not, but he did pass away, and they cannot find any relatives or contact any relatives.
Right?
He was awarded the Marine Corps Expeditionary Medal during his time in service. And the ceremony will begin at 11 o'clock on Monday. And he will be buried in the Veterans Cemetery here, as many others do. And yeah. And because of the time frame, I will not be going to it, but I will still send flowers through the VA to him. And
Yep.
okay, let's start saying Doc Shift knows what.
I don't know. I was laughing at that too, going,
Okay, I'm going to correct you on that one. It's only speculation. Shift Kicker is not a doctor. She was a candy striper.
Nah,
Doing research. Dun, dun, dun.
I was not a candy striper. Fake news.
Well, I don't know. They keep saying we got those kitty cat videos out there,
Oh, that's not me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so we might find pictures of you in a candy striped uniform somewhere.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Darn it.
We might even find one of you and Dr. Fossey together when you're doing your.
Don't even.
Well,
I mean, there was a couple of docs in my career that I would have said, nope. To, it's just they were just so mean. They thought they were, a gift to God.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, the thing is they weren't just mean to the nurses; they were rude to their patients.
Oh yeah. Well, they thought they were God's gift to somebody till they found out God's not with them. Yeah. And yeah, Lucky Star's missing their Winnie Schnitzel hot dogs. Guess what? I have one that's 8 blocks away. Yeah. I don't go there very often, but it's still good. I like their what do you call it? The jalapeno poppers. Oh, they got jalapeno poppers there. They're amazing. And Lucky Star says Shift is more of a doctor than mine is for sure.
Yeah, she's got a nurse practitioner that needs to be debarred or taken their license away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lucky Star, their dirty dogs are awesome. Got jalapenos in there and cheese and onions, the pickle relish, the chili. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Peach Drum's like, I don't even have blocks. Yeah. Ooh, Al Bundy. Ooh. He's like, Shift can be my nurse anytime.
Dun dun dun. You'd have to talk to my husband about that. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Right now, I could use a good nurse.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, she wants a sponge bath.
Hey, it'd make life a whole lot easier if I had help with some stuff.
Well, that's what your hubby's there for.
Yeah, I know, but there's some stuff I just don't want him helping me with,
Yeah. Say I don't need no freaking nurse. That's right.
He just needs a couple of Hooter girls and he'll be happy.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
Nope, I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying.
Yeah. See, all you got to do is be in charge and make the rules, just like this one.
I poop, they wipe. I'm the boss.
Yeah. You ever wonder who picks the divas for the WWE? Well, quite a few of those divas were Hooter girls before they became wrestlers. Just
Huh.
saying.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, Happy Chappy, that is not something I needed to have a vision in my head for.
Yeah, and not shaving your legs and wearing those 8-inch stilettos. Yeah, no. But you do
Oh
kind of
my
look like
goodness.
the nurse from Armageddon. When the guy's like, "Oh, gee, lady, I'm just here to drill," and then here comes the Happy Chappy. So am I. He's popping out his probe. Yeah, I just watched that the other day and started rolling when she came out.
Oh yeah, the beard would accent the hat for sure. See,
Yeah.
Happy Chappy.
Yeah.
So, see, Happy Chappy, you working today?
Mm. He's probably braiding his beard. And Al Bundy says, honestly, most Hooter girls don't live up to the name. Just saying.
Oh, he's got to work.
Yeah, most of them don't. But that's because most of the colleges that are near those Hooters, yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry, but yeah.
Here in Texas, we're really picky. That's why we don't have mountain peaks here in this county, because we got them. We got them all working Hooters. We got Mountain
No,
Peak. We have the Flatlands. We have to change
right,
Hooters to the Flatlands.
right. B, none of them wear caps of any kind, and that's been a long time.
What caps? They wore caps.
Nurses caps. You know the hats.
The candy stripers. I never noticed caps. I just sure noticed those short freaking skirts. Wow. Just saying.
They don't even wear those anymore.
Yeah, some just go naked. I mean, they wear the.
No,
They
they wear the same clothes as every other nurse, and then they push their little carts around with beverages, books, and that kind of thing on them. Yep.
Ginger Ninja. I was hanging out in the shallow end. I'm back in chat now.
Ooh, I'm glad you made it.
What's that blue, super blue dark water behind you, Ginger Ninja? Uh-huh. Chemicals working. Well, I'm gonna tell you, the food was okay there. Oh, she's back. And but honestly, I'm gonna tell you, Hooters food is a whole lot better than McDonald's.
Oh,
And
heck yeah.
if you order the right stuff, you're still paying less than McDonald's. Go to Hooters one day, sit there for lunch, and ask for a Happy Meal. See what you get.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I still have my graduation nurse's cap. Yep. I do.
Oh, I still got my graduation cap. I got mine from high school. I got mine from community
I
college.
don't have mine from high school. I just have mine from college.
But the ones I'm really proud of are the ones in the military. Yeah, I got all of those caps still. Even still got my first beret.
Cool.
Yeah, got my parachuter beret. A lot of people don't have that one anymore, unless they're paratroopers. And yeah, even got my jungle training beret. Yeah. Oh, I had an amazing burger the other day, Beach Harmon. Oh my God. So yeah.
Where was that from?
Chili's.
Huh.
And I just ordered a regular cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger. And it was amazing. It outdid Red Robin's left and right. when I got that thing, cut it in half because I only eat half a burger and then I'll eat the other one for another meal later on. Yeah, it was so amazing. Ooh, cooked right.
Yum.
But yeah. Hey, oh, that's right. He won't be here this morning. Mike B's not here this morning. He's getting probed. I mean, he's having some medical procedures done this morning.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The onion ring stack of Red Robin. Yep.
And I'm not sure if I'll be here for high noon.
What?
I'm just saying, I have a nurse that's supposed to come take blood and vitals. So, yep, it's part of my plan.
Yeah.
Can I say I have to do it?
You're not following the plan. I need at least 12 to 16 hours notification when you're not going to be here. You didn't give it to me.
The thing is I may be here and I may have to leave because she's supposed to be here between 11 and 1. What? They can't give me an exact time,
Well, you know what? If you want blood, you got it. Compliments of ACDC. Yeah. Man, I'm going to have to go solo this afternoon.
Maybe not.
No. If Shift ain't here, it's considered solo. It doesn't matter if I get a guest. It ain't the same without Shift, right, chat?
Like I said, I'll be here until I can't be,
Yeah, and watch. We're going to have all the medical questions pop up with Shift ain't here on High Noon. That's just a smorgasbord, or however you say it.
Right.
Yeah, but there are 8 things going on today nationally, and I only told you about the chili dogs, so you need to go figure out what else is going on today.
What the other 7 are. Yep.
Yeah, but tomorrow there's 8 too, and boy, wait till tomorrow. New grandmas out there I know didn't look at something to talk about because they had Gorgeous Grandma Day like 2 days ago. And then new grandmas freaking said anything about it. Yeah, so I guess you don't consider yourself gorgeous.
Right.
And I even spent a whole 20 minutes looking for a gorgeous grandma. Yeah, a picture, and I put it up there. Yeah. She didn't look her age. She did have grayish white hair, long flowing down past her shoulders, but she didn't look her age that they said she was. So,
well, when the one thing with the traveling nurses that go around and do that, they have to take time with some people, more time with some than others, so that I guess they don't know when they're going to be a specific time. I get it, but come on, 2 hours.
Yeah, hey, Donalati, good morning. Good to see you. B. Charmer says she did, but of course we know because you're one of the gorgeous grandmas.
I agree, Ginger Ninja. Customer service sucks.
Wait a minute. What the hell is customer service?
Dun, dun, dun.
Mm-hmm. Because, I agree with you, Junior. It sucks across the board. But there's ways that you could combat that. If you really got a crappy waiter or waitress, that's where you ask us, like, who's the manager today? He's like, oh, I'm just wondering. And you stop another waiter or waitress that's not yours and ask them to talk to the manager. Then have the manager show up and says, do y'all pride yourselves in customer service? Well, I got the worst freaking employee of yours around. I want a different one. And I ain't moving out of my freaking table. I don't care about your policies. They don't apply to me. And they'll send you a different person. Boy, but look at the freaking looks you'll get from them. And the manager will stick around too. And, well, what are you looking at? Yeah, your service sucked. I've done that before. I called them out when they gave me freaking nasty looks. And the manager came over and freaking pulled the employee away. Said, "Why are you giving them bad freaking looks?" Yeah, you see.
Yeah, that ain't funny. I waited tables at an Embers restaurant when I was in high school, my senior in high school. Yeah, I had someone super glue coins to the table. Yep. Sucked.
No.
I'm just saying. I laughed about it later, but at first I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. You know, because I'm one of those customers. That, you know, we're having a conversation and we finish our food. I'll stack the plates up and all that, put them on the side. You know.
Yep.
I don't expect to immediately go get them as soon as I stack them there. You know, I'm doing them a favor by collecting them and putting them there when they have a chance. And, you know, I know they notice them. They just pick them up, take them out of the way. That's my way of telling them, yeah, I want a cup of coffee. So when you come pick this up, ask, do you want anything else? So I can say, yeah, I want a cup of coffee, please. Cream and sugar. Thank you.
Right.
And if they do it right, guess what? Dun, dun, dun. They're definitely getting a tip. Take the dishes away and they ask if I need anything else. Because I go to some restaurants and they're like, would you, you know, and I'm ordering something to go and I'm sitting there waiting and I'm drinking a drink, you know, because I order a drink while I'm waiting. And they even ask me, would you like that drink to go? And they'll give me a brand new freaking drink to go without charging anymore. Think about it. So there are places out there that give you good customer service, and then there's just ones that suck. I would not recommend, and I'm going to even say it, it's a national chain. I would not recommend going to IHOP. Because after the freaking pandemic, they restructured all right. They got no customer service there. They want to sit you down, but they don't want to take your order, so you can at least get a drink while you're waiting for them to take your order. Be charming. Yeah, she could be.
I can't deal with stupid real well anymore either. It's getting bad.
Yeah.
I had a phone call from the hospital that I was in wanting to know how I felt my stay was. And, you know, they were just doing it kind of a survey thing, right? And I said, well, let me tell you. How does a patient say, oh, it was a beautiful stay like you were in some kind of resort? And she goes, well, can you just answer these questions? And they were like, rate it 1 to 10 type thing. And the only thing that got 10s were my night nurse and the food. Everybody else was right. Everything else I just said 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how, you know what I'm saying? How are you supposed to rate that when you're there for a reason, either illness or, for me, injury, and I was in pain. Hello? I wasn't paying attention to any of that crap. And then they wanted to rate if the doctors came, you know, how often the doctors came in, blah, blah, blah. That I had to give them a 10 because the internal medicine guy came in every morning, and by 2:00 in the afternoon, either the orthopedic surgeon or one of his teammates came in and talked to me. So, yep, I had to give him credit for that. But really, I never knew hospitals did that. Surveyed you. Yeah. About a stay. Has anybody else experienced that? Just out of curiosity. Or is this a new thing? Thanks, B.
Yeah.
That's what you're hearing is actually a cardinal. Wow, I didn't know that. Huh.
I've never gotten one. I think they know my answer.
Dang. Like I said, I had no clue. I'd never heard of it happening. But I guess maybe now it's a normal thing.
Okay, you ready for the word on the street?
Sure.
All right, the word on the street is Nick Jonas did an interview, and everybody's talking about it now. Who cares about the Jonas Brothers? I really don't. It's just another person that used to be famous is trying to stay relevant, and he's not. But they did an interview, and he has a special way to spice up his popcorn. And now it's all the craze in Hollywood. And it's only one ingredient. You know what it is?
Pepper?
No. He uses sriracha sauce.
Hi, Ziva's mom.
And I'm just going to say, yeah, that's the wimpy way the Hollywood does it. Because I've been putting jalapenos in my buttered popcorn for years. And if you can't handle raw freaking jalapenos in your popcorn, don't try to spice it up any other way. You might as well just get pepper. Pepper the crap out of your popcorn. That's what you're doing with sriracha compared to a jalapeno. No, no said.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, be charming. There's no words on the street. They're worried that you're going to freaking step out there and beat their ass. You're going to release the bees on them.
Garlic chili paste is better?
Ooh, playtime in the garden. Ooh. You know what that means? She'll be digging up so she can drop the seeds in.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure Ginger Ninja would be sending her home with stuff and she'd be freeze drying it.
Lucky Star, yeah, probably.
Oh my goodness, Lucky Star.
You
know. Definitely not a hottie.
Beach Urban has a warning sign on her fence. I believe it.
What type of warning sign is it? Bees present? Just asking, I don't know.
Ooh. Here's something that you could try next time you go to your cabin.
What's that?
I'm trying to, come on. Meet brown bears, the 4-ingredient campfire snack that's better than s'mores.
Is that the one where you take the biscuit dough and wrap it around? Just asking for a friend.
I don't know. I'm trying to bring up the picture right now, and then you can tell me if it's what you're thinking about or not.
Yeah, because that thing was renamed if it is. Yep, there it is.
Can you see it?
Yep, it's biscuit dough and yeah, you put your marshmallows on and then you put your biscuit dough on and you put it over the fire and then you roll it in cinnamon. Yep. We don't call them that though.
Well, that's what they're calling it. Brown bears.
They call them we call them bear poop. Bear turds.
I would call it dookie by bears. That's what I would call
it. Yeah, bear turds. Yeah, we started making those about 4 years ago. I had found the recipe. They're actually pretty good. The only thing is if you don't cook it, turn it right, you know what I'm saying? Keep turning it. Your biscuit dough don't always get done right. Look, and I don't like raw biscuit dough. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm back. I had a pollen attack.
It's okay.
But, yeah, Bunny says he has empty beer bottles as an alarm on his porch. Me, I just put empty shotgun shells on the front porch. I think they get the drift when they're walking up and they see empty shells. Yeah. get a couple of those ketchup packets and break them open and do a little bit of ketchup droppings all over the front porch near the shotgun shells. They definitely get the drift then. Yeah, because I do have no soliciting, no loitering, get the flock out sign above my front door, and they could see it halfway coming up the sidewalk. So, needless to say,
Yep.
so if you got a banging on the door at 3:00 in the morning and you're half asleep and you wake up, you start going towards the door and you look through the peephole and you see like cops or SWAT team members ready to freaking bust in the door once you open the door. What's your reaction? Because I'd be like, motherfucker, you got the wrong house. You better freaking check your warrant. That's all I'm saying, though. As I'm loading my shotgun, getting ready for him to bust the door down, because there's no reason for him to come to my house. I don't break the law. I keep to myself.
Exactly.
And at 3:00 in the freaking morning, they want to pull a freaking Mar-a-Lago Trump raid on my ass. They're going to get a lot of freaking saltpeter all over them.
Yep. Don't blame you.
And hopefully I'm not half asleep and loaded the dragon's breath in there because, yeah, they're going to have a burning sensation. Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying.
Right?
Because as soon as I see
I
that.
I don't think I've ever broken the law. I've never had a speeding ticket or nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I would go to the door because it's fun. I'd jack them all up. I got freaking tricks and traps and all that other shit I could set up real quick. So I'm just saying to those federal agents out there, before you come to my door, you better make sure and check the warrant. You got the right house. I'm a law-abiding, freaking constitutional republic citizen. And I ain't throwing no threats out there. But 3:00 in the morning, you're going to wake my ass up. Yeah, that's rule number one. You best be bringing me coffee. Because negotiations don't work unless it's over coffee. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
If you ever do negotiations without coffee, you know it's going to be a battle. Lucky Star, she knows a wild woman at the end of the road. Is that B? You live on B Street? I didn't know you lived on B Street. She's a wild woman. She got killer bees ready to go.
I got pulled over on my motorcycle once, but he just said, he goes, I realize you were passing a vehicle, but you got to slow down afterwards. That's all he told me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yes, sir. And he was kind of freaked out when I took my helmet off because, yeah, he wasn't expecting a girl.
Uh-huh. Now, I got one ticket in my whole life. And I went to court, and the cop was late, and the judge threw it out. And it wasn't because the cop was late. It was because the cop gave me the ticket. And I proved to the judge while we're waiting for the cop, it's like, Your Honor, he said I was going 77 and a 60. I'll let you know right now, I was going 130. And I pulled over to the side of the road once I noticed he was following and coming towards me. So I pulled over the shoulder, and he blew by me. And I know he was going at least 100. And then he pulled over the shoulder, and he came reverse going at least 80, where he almost hit my front bumper. Then he got out and immediately wanted to give me a ticket. While I saw him freaking with my pastor, we saw him blow by me. He didn't even know where I was at. If I was an honest citizen and stopped and pulled over because I knew I did something wrong because I was really late and made a stupid decision of speeding, he would never caught me. He would never be able to find me. And the judge pondered on that for a while, and then the cop showed up. And as soon as the cop showed up, he dismissed the ticket and just told me to drive carefully next time. That was the only time I had to go to traffic court, and it was so freaking awesome. See, sometimes doing the right thing works in your favor.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, the traffic court, when the cops show up, it's their day off. They don't get a scheduled day where they get to go in and do all their tickets. They got to do it on their day off. So they got to get dressed up on that day. They could be doing something other than going to traffic court. So they already don't really want to be there, and they're regretting writing tickets. But,
Yep. They don't want to be there any more than you do.
But, they made that decision, so, hey. But, that's the only time I get a ticket.
Crazy.
And then, of course, I used my driving skills when I went to Southwest Asia, and we took up the whole road and we played chicken with everybody. Every freaking vehicle imagined. We took up both lanes, and you're moving, or I'm opening up the 60 on your ass. So, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, having flashbacks of going down the highway and the cop chasing me, and yeah. I'm like, shit, if I had a 60 on top of my truck with the cop was chasing me, the cop probably would have just backed off. Would have saw
That's crazy, Ginger Ninja. Just because she was white in the hood and didn't looked at a place and that's where she grew up.
No.
Craziness.
Oh, yeah. I used to get pulled over a lot by the cops. I'd drop a buddy of mine off because he lived in the hood, and they'd freaking stop and harass me. What are you doing over here? Well, I just dropped off Jacob. Does he live here? Or didn't I say I just dropped him off? And sometimes I'd get the same cop a few times during the week. I was like, what, you don't remember my freaking truck? It's about
Right.
the same time. I'm not doing nothing suspicious. I'm using my turn signals, got my headlights working, my brakes work,
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So what's on your agenda in between streams there, Trust Man?
I gotta do dishes again. So, I need to call these Hooter girls to come on over and help me out with the house cleaning.
Good morning, Tommy Guns.
Yeah. I'll wash, they could dry, Hey,
Sure.
Yeah, you don't believe me, do you?
That's on my agenda too. I have to unload the dishwasher and load it.
I'm gonna see if I can get them to come over in their orange shorts and their white Hooter tops. And,
If I don't have pictures, it didn't happen.
well,
Just saying.
I didn't say I didn't have video, but it might not be the video I can actually show on an adult show here on YouTube. So, well, just saying.
Well, before the brown chicken, brown cow happens, take pictures.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm depressed now. I may have to try to find me some of those funny gummies and take some because you depressed me.
Oh, sorry.
So everybody, please come check me out. I'm probably going to be solo. I'll be down and talking like this.
Well, as soon as she's done, I will be on. If nothing else. Come on, dude. I can't help what they, what's going on right now.
I'll be Eeyore. Nobody wants to be up here with me.
Oh, Trust, I love you, buddy. Come on.
All you do is pull my tail and then run off with it, and I can't find it. But just remember, everybody, tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them. Yeah, that's not going to happen in a day shift. Love you, though.
Love you, too.
Because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. And, don't even bother checking on your neighbor for the name's shift. She's going to have a nurse with her. They need some private time. Yeah.
All she's doing is drawing blood, taking my blood pressure and stuff like that, and she'll be out.
Yeah, November's coming. What's November? Nothing. Nothing good's happening in November. They're probably going to take November off the calendar.
Yeah, who knows?
knowing them. But, just keep in mind, AC/DC, I think I'll be playing that right before I come on stream on High Noon. Maybe that'll motivate me. If you want blood.
Right.
Yeah, remember, she's got a nurse coming over, and that nurse is out for blood. Yeah.
Yep.
And then she's going to have to get her blood pressure up just to get the blood pumping out.
Nope.
Yeah. And Lucky Star's like, revolution. Yep. So you want to start a revolution. See, and that's the freaking thing with Democrats. They probably listen to that Beatles song that ain't worth shit for a revolution. Yeah.
Never know. But anyway, on that note, stay blessed, guys, not stressed. Smile at somebody. You never know how it'll change their day. And check on your neighbors, even guys like Trust, because you never know when one day you'll be that neighbor that needs to be checked on.
Yeah, don't come to my front door unless you got my tail for me, because she's just gonna yank it off me when she leaves the stream this morning. Okay. See, you thought Ship was a good person.
Hey, you never know. We may even be done with High Noon before she gets here. I don't know.
Hey, you never know. I may be done with High Noon before you get here.